never performed this song except for you. So debut, man. The first musical debut or performance debut was here. You seen it here first. The Come Up Unplugged. The Come Up Unplugged. I feel like you get it on this one. You seen it here first. Okay, so my favorite line from Affirmations of a Bad Bee, because that is the whole name. First, my favorite line is, in the second verse, it goes, you fuck around, love a bad bitch. Everything that I want, gotta have it. Think it, grab it, law of attraction, yeah. I love that line. I love that line because it's very manifesty and very like the walk I walk in life. If there is something you want, don't wait for it to happen to you. Think it, grab it, go after it, and the law of attraction will work in your favor as long as you're trending in that direction. You do your part, the universe will do its part. And I want the girls to know that. And the guys. I mean, y'all can know that too, but it's not really not for y'all, but just the law of manifestation, the law of attraction, do it. Yeah, so think it, grab it, law of attraction. Yeah. And then my second favorite line is in the, what do we call this? The hook, the break, the bridge in the end of the song when I go, got my girls and they with me, lip gloss and it's popping, in the car singing off key. I feel like the way I went about writing that and the way the producer went about like putting it together, it really captured the feeling of being in the car with your friends, singing quite literally off key, because all your homegirls can't sing. We can't all sing. And to be honest, I can't sing when I'm singing. If it's karaoke, no, I'm just saying the words, okay? We just having fun. And it really captures that feeling of being in the car with the girls. Just got my girls and they with me, lip gloss and it's popping, in the car singing off key. There's some harmonies on there if y'all really listen. We layered that. That's key. We was doing stuff. So yeah, that's a very fun line. I feel like it's really, really relatable. Okay, so unlike other songs, some songs, it takes you a really long time to write. Some songs, like, you can get through it in a day. Some songs, it takes years. I've had songs that's taken me years to complete, and I finally reached a point in my life where I'm like, I think I know how to close this song out now. But this song was very much like, for a month, I was going to Chicago. The studio I record in is called The Island in Chicago. And I knew I was like a month out, and I was going to finish up another song to do something else. But the whole month leading into it, every time I was in the shower, I kept singing, so the melody just was like plaguing my dreams. It was just there. And then one day I was like, you the definition of a bad bitch. Like a week before I left, and I was like, wait, I gotta write this down. I like made a voice note of like what I was thinking of it. And when I got to Chicago, I sat with Mark. Mark is the owner of the studio, and I was like, hey, I know we just finished this other song, but like I'm hearing this in my head and I really, really, really need you to help me get it out. So he picked up his bass. There was no like track to it. He just picked up the bass. He was like humming again. And I was like, da 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 da. He got the key and he just kept thumping. Doom, 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 doom. And like put it on a loop. And I go in the studio and I like say everything that I had pre-written. You the definition of a bad bitch. Up an action like you ain't no average. Get up out my face if you don't have it. And I was like, what do I do here? And I just started freestyling, saying stuff. So we're on loop for like 30 minutes or so. He gives me the track. He's like, hey, you're coming back tomorrow. Take this with you. Go home. Think about it. So I go back to my friend's house. I'm like, I'm in the gym with it. I'm like, there's footage of this. There's content of this, like me working out in the gym as I'm like pondering what I have with this song. And then I go back to the studio that day and I'm like, y'all, I got it. But now that I know what I want to say, we ain't got a beat. So Flex, he's the engineer / producer that I work with on all my songs. I'm like, Flex, I give him reference tracks. I'm like, I want it to feel like this. And this is what we got so far. And he's like, say less. He's very much a say less type of human. He gets me. Love you. Literally, I was recording myself and him like as it's all going, and you see me react to like when he's like randomly adding things in there. I'm like, wait, I feel that. Whoa, what is this rocket science he's doing on this computer? He's really drag this here. And then he'll be like, go in the studio and lay tracks. He's editing while I'm singing. As I'm in there, he just loops apart and I'm like just adding layers. And he's like, you're gonna do this, mute that track, pull this. Hey, what you do right there? Do that again. Like, just watching it come together in real time, it's really fun. And I think with the little ADHD up in me, it like really works because sitting down, writing, and then going back into the booth, sitting down, writing, and going back into the booth. I'm like, no, we just need this to be a continuous system going on here. And it works with him, works with me. Magic. So, like I said, I was hearing doom, 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 the little, not doom, doom, doom. I was hearing the for the whole month leading up to it. But I will say the space I was in life at the time was very depressed, very sad, somebody's son is trash out there. And I was thinking about like, how do people get out of those slumps dealing with the men or the women, but like dealing with the men's? And normally, studies say women like come out of things faster than men because we have a support system of girls. Like we talk to our friends and they talk us through our problems a lot. And a lot of that time period, I was thinking about like, dang, I really need to talk to people to like get me out of this slump, to get out of the slump feeling. So me having those thoughts of like how to get out of a slump and then wanting to make music, the vibes just kind of manifested in my brain, like, oh man, because I didn't want to write any sad things anymore. I was like coming up with sad melodies. And when I was in the shower the day specifically, I was like, what's a fun melody? And that was it. That's the one that like came up in my brain. So the days in the studio as I'm writing it, it's definitely, the song definitely points to like that situation of you having a homegirl that is in a bad space mentally and just needing a woosah, needing a hard reset button. And nobody hits a hard reset better than a night out with your friends, people who authentically love you. Don't worry about any man that we meet out here. Don't worry about any man that you left back at home, anybody that's cutting up and not treating you right, because tonight, ahora, right now, it's about us and the fun we have with each other. It's nothing but pure, authentic, platonic love. Okay? Don't worry about the rest. So yeah, I was really channeling just that feeling of being out with my friends. I say it in the beginning, I feel it. I'm in the car, we turn the music up, look at my friends, I turn the shades down like, girl, you're the definition of a bad bitch. You're the definition of a bad bitch, okay? Friend, don't worry about that nigga. He at home, he gone. It's about the girls tonight. And yeah, I really wanted people to feel like it was about the girls. So here we are. Cool moments with the song. I honestly think the coolest moment with the song, other than like describing the whole process of making it, because that all that in itself is cool. Just being in the studio and feeling the song come to life is really cool. But sending it to my friends, and it was a new reaction that I hadn't gotten with the other songs I've done. They were just excited. They're like, ooh. Everyone caught that vibe of just like, we're just having fun. It's just a night out. Like everyone was really resonating with that side of it. And they were sending me videos of them singing in the car singing off key. That part, I'm like, stop it. Y'all like it. No! Y'all like me? Stop it. So the new reaction to this song is like, that was really heartwarming. I love that. Friends, they're always supportive of my music. Like if they pick me up from the airport, they're playing Energy. So my friend Mike literally pulled up to the airport. Everything went wrong, I can't think it. Like just playing my music. But like the way they reacted to this one, it's like, okay, some songs hit some people, but this one hit most.
Top five.
I'm gonna get canceled because I'm gonna say my real answer. I'm gonna get canceled, but before I say it, we bought it. The physical CD, back when physical CDs were popular. So I can listen to the Chocolate Factory all day long. And this will be in no particular order. Just know it is, if we go back on the playlist of my life, what I've played most, because I'm gonna go by my most played albums all the way through. I don't often seek to listen to an album from start to finish, but when I do, this is probably that's probably the most played, and this will be in no specific order. Chocolate Factory by Letter Kelly. Usher. What was the album with Let It Burn? What was that one called? Confessions album? Confessions. Lucky Day, Painted. Is it Beyonce? Beyonce's really, that album actually got played from top to bottom a lot. These last two are gonna be kind of hard. Mariah Carey, maybe? The Emancipation of Mimi might be one. And then, what album am I going to? And I'm like, just yes. The Pink Print. Is it the Pink Print? No, it's not the Pink Print. It's not the Pink Print. Who do I love? Grudges. Kiana Lede. Yeah, her Grudges album. Oh, Bit of Promise of It. It's not Grudges, it's Kiki. Kiana Lede's Kiki. I really like that album. And that's to throw somebody fresh that I listen to a lot in there, because not including Kehlani just now was so criminal. Actually, I take it back, not Kiki. Kehlani, it's the Kehlani album, Sweet Sexy Savage. Boom. Where's my tops? Ooh. And that's a wrap.